This week, the IFA heads to Port Aransas, Texas for stop number 2 in the highly competitive Texas division. We'll also bring you on-the-water highlights from the Hobie Kayak Series on the IFA Redfish Tour, presented by Cabela's. The Inshore Fishing Association and Cabela's present the oldest, largest, and most prestigious red fishing tournament series in the nation, the IFA Redfish Tour. Port Aransas, Texas, a barrier island on the third coast. Fishing around here can be world class, and this event brings out some of the best inshore anglers in the state.
These boys know what they're doing, and it's always tough competition down here.
Probably 80% of us are going to be going and chasing schools of fish. There's quite a few schools down south in the Corpus area, which is probably about a 15-20 minute run from here, and there's anywhere from 15 to 30 different schools.
We're going to make a short run. Like I said, we've been on some good fish. We're going to make a short run, probably take us about 25 minutes to get to our A spot. Hopefully we're there, and hopefully we ain't got a lot of boat traffic where we're going.
All right, Kevin.
Let's do this thing.
Let's have fun. We are about to fish the IFA Redfish Tour down here in Port Aransas. Beautiful morning, humid. We're about to go try to find us some redfish.
This is both of our first redfish tour. I'm a camera guy, and I've shot a lot of tournaments, and I've shot a lot of IFA redfish tournaments, but in this one,
We are boat number 2.
we're boat number 2.
This is a total blast. I've always approached this, and I said before, I've always approached this as a camera guy, and we shoot these guys that are that know red fishing really well. We're learning red fishing. We have shot red fishing a lot, but we're learning red fishing, and Cody's got a lot of term experience. I've got no term experience as an angler, and I have to tell you, it's pretty amazing.
Our issue is we did not get a lot of time to find some fish, so it's going to be a game to locate some fish. If we get on some schools, we'll catch them, but we had trouble finding those schools today.
Just hooking up some Berkeley gulp. There he is, Kevin. He's right there.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, though.
That's a redfish, and you are right in front of him.
Right now, I don't see the bait jumping. There's some up there.
You're not seeing all this bait jump?
Yeah, no, over here. I mean, when we yesterday, it's pretty good up there. Yesterday, they were everywhere. I don't know where they exactly went. I don't want to hit them on the head. Is that pretty close? I mean, if they're...
I feel like they've been cutting across over here.
See?
That's a redfish.
That's a red. But the one going that way is a stingray. No, that's a stingray. See? See, he's doing this in the water. He's doing this in the water.
There's a tail.
I saw that. Was it a redfish tail?
Yeah.
That is a redfish tail. See it right there? Right there. See, holy moly.
Oh,
that is a monster. I don't think that's a redfish.
That's a red. I swear to you, that's a red.
It's gonna come on TV and they're like, hey, those guys are throwing it like drum or something.
What else do you think it
black
is?
Drum. Well, it could be, I don't know. But I've never seen anything just sit that long and not.
Oh, I see him.
I'm right on him. God dang it.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, when you hit him on the back, it spooks them.
Who knew?
We're just getting started with coverage of stop number 2 in the IFA Redfish Tour's Texas division. There's a lot more tournament coverage ahead. Stay with us. For information on taking part in any of the IFA events, visit ifatours.com.
Come on, get together.
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha outboards. You love the water, now own it.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
Yamaha VMAX SHO, the game changer. The pros knew right out of the first hole shot that the VMAX SHO was the real deal. VMAX SHO exceeds two-stroke performance, delivers four-stroke efficiency, and is packed with legendary Yamaha reliability. It's the faster, stronger, smarter, lighter family of VMAX SHO outboards from Yamaha.
The IFA Redfish Tour is presented to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. By Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. And by Ram Trucks. Made for those who stand apart. Welcome back to IFA tournament coverage from Port Aransas, Texas.
Port Aransas is a fun and funky kind of a little island getaway. We used to be known as a sleepy little fishing village, and we're not quite so sleepy anymore, but fishing, of course, is our mainstay. The beach is probably the main attraction for most people in Port Aransas, and then there's just a wide variety of all sorts of activities to engage in while you're here.
Back to tournament coverage, we launched out of Port Aransas Marina early this morning with Kevin Gieske and Cody Levy. Working for Careco TV, Cody and Kevin are usually found behind the scenes at these events, but this week they're trying their hands at competing. They're fishing a small flat on a grassy shoreline. They've seen a few tails, but the redfish bite seems a bit off this morning.
I swear to you, that's a red.
We're on the board, wrong species. But we're on the board.
Let's try this again. All right, Trout City up here. They're fun. Well, we have caught 3 fish so far this morning, which is 1 more than we caught yesterday. So it's already going a little better, you know? So we can only get better from here too. On the redfish side.
Just
That's
gotta get the target
story.
species.
Yeah. I've fished bass tournaments before, but I've never fished a redfish event. This is my 3rd time red fishing. And Kevin's been a lot before, so I'm relying a lot on him and on his knowledge on here too. So I think we're just gonna go out and have a good time, enjoy competing with everyone, and have fun at the IFA Tour.
We'll boat flip him. That's what one looks like.
All right, now we know what we're looking
Wait a
for.
minute, let's get the measure out. We know it's not 20 inches, but you know what?
Just for, where's, oh, it's back.
My first fish of the entire day. At least it is the right species for the tournament, but he's way too small. We'll measure him. He's probably about 15 inches. They gotta be 20.
I don't know where that.
It's all right. He's not a legal fish.
Well, we did not have any fish in the live well, but we did have an awesome day. It was a fun day, and we both caught some fish. No keepers, but Kevin did catch a good redfish, I was about 17, and then I had one up to the boat and he got off, but he was a little one. And overall, it was a great experience fishing, our first IFA tour. It's really, really fun group of people and easy to get involved with, and it's fun down here at Port Aransas.
Despite coming in empty-handed, Kevin and Cody had a great day. They were fishing out of the Ranger Boats Aluminum Series, and now we'd like to introduce you to this versatile little rig.
When I was younger, I dreamed pretty much of having a boat like this that was multifunctional, multi-purpose for lack of a better word, that I could use for a variety of things. Everything from duck hunting to bass fishing, down on the coast, pan fishing, whatever it may be. So when it came time to design this boat for all my personal needs, I took a mentality both from something to be enjoyable like the duck hunting all the way up to tournament fishing like Cody and Kevin are doing right now. Outfitted it with a 90 horsepower Yamaha back in the back, put a T&H hydraulic jack plate on there, a pair of twin power poles, and those power poles to me are very important for anything I'd be using, whether I'm duck hunting in the marsh, wanting to drop them down all the way to my bass fishing, holding it in place when I find that big school, or saltwater fishing when we're trying to get set up on a big flat. From there, it was obvious to me to rig it out with Garmin electronics for my different types of situations I'm going to be dealing with, putting mapping and sonar back here where I could look at side scan, down scan, as well as being able to take my mapping and know where I'm running in all these places we travel to across the nation. Then actually adding a couple of little Engel coolers here, both a dry box and a cooler, so that I would have a little bit of extra storage in a dry compartment anytime I'm out in a situation where it might be rainy, and then as well, obviously, to keep all my drinks cold. When I get up to the front of this particular boat and you start looking at the features that Ranger has built into it, it's got a large deck for whatever needs I'm going to be doing, whether I'm sitting down fishing, standing up running the trolling motor, or putting fish into the live well and storing my gear. Finally, I've got a unit up front so I can be able to tell in immediacy what I've got depth-wise. And so when I look at this boat set up right here, it's going to suit anybody, whether you're a first-time buyer or whether you're a seasoned veteran, and no matter what you're going to use it for. This Ranger multi-purpose boat, it's what I like to use.
If you're looking for a boat to get you from the duck blinds to the saltwater flat or even to your favorite crappie hole, then check out the complete line of Ranger Boats Aluminum Series at rangerboats.com. Coming up, we'll change gears and look in on the IFA Hobie Kayak event from Port Aransas, Texas. Here's the Ranger Boats question of the week. To find the answer, go to mydreamrig.com.
We've made our name helping anglers unlock the water's hidden secrets. Hit the switch. It's time to reveal even more. AutoChart Live gives you the power to build your own high-definition maps anywhere in the world in real time. Because when you know the unknown, you can do the unheard of. AutoChart Live, only with Onyx, only from Humminbird.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible iPilot link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor, record and return to waypoints and paths, follow any depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
The IFA Redfish Tour presented by Cabela's is also brought to you in part by Boat US. Take us with you on the water. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Lucas Oil. It works. Welcome back to Port Aransas, the second and final stop in the IFA Tour's Texas division. In addition to the Boaters event, the IFA also hosts a kayak tournament, offering anglers a completely different experience. We're on the water today with Cody Prather. Cody got his start as a cameraman for the IFA Tour, but he put away his camera and picked up a fishing rod and never looked back.
It's a beautiful morning in Port Aransas, Texas. We actually came a little bit closer to Corpus Christi, but I call this, shared water. Port Aransas, you can fish everything on the upper end, Rockport, all the way down to Port Aransas, or it's an easy jog straight over to the Corpus area. And we're actually out here at Penn's, Padre Island National Seashore, which is about a 15-minute drive from our hotel in Port Aransas. So, kind of hard to beat. One big thing about coming up to these flats like this and these sandbars and humps is just be patient. Fish on. The setup I'm using is pretty standard for really any coastline. I mean, popping cork with a gulp shrimp on it with an 1/8 ounce jig head. I mean, that'll catch fish anywhere in this country. It's not a giant by any means, but at this point, any fish you can get on the board and start making points and get some inches. I come out here to my redfish spot and I'm catching trout, which can be good and bad. I don't really know. We're gonna find out, but hopefully these big reds will show themselves. And I know there are redfish in here that'll go, probably over 40 inches if we can get on them. They just haven't shown themselves yet. It's just a waiting game. Be patient and see what happens. This area is going to get super, super shallow. You got a big flat that comes out here and just kind of gradually gets deeper, going all the way out to the intercoastal waterway. There's a big sandbar that runs out over here, and right now there's a lot more water in this area than what I'm used to. I mean, usually the sandbar, you can almost see it sticking out of the water in places, and right now it's all underwater. So I'm thinking that maybe these redfish have moved up on the grass line on the edge of that sandbar. And they'll go. Those redfish like to get as skinny as they can get. They want to get, if they can get into 4 inches of water, they're going to get into 4 inches of water. So there's a good chance that we're just fishing too deep right now. This is normally the range where I'll catch these fish, but there's usually a lot less water in here too. So just hang on there, buddy. Got him. Oh, he's barely a keeper. This little guy right here puts me on the boards with 2 fish. He goes 20 inches with a pinch tail. If they wouldn't allow a pinch tail in the IFA Redfish Tournament, this guy would not make it. I mean, he was just shy, and he relaxed just enough for me to get that picture. And I can't tell you how huge it is. I've never been this excited over a 20-inch redfish in my life. But the way the fishing's going, this guy may be, there he goes. Some of those fish went straight under the nose of this boat. I mean, you want to talk about stealth and being able to sneak up on fish. I mean, get in a kayak. I mean, these Hobie kayaks, basically I'm able to just slide and drift over these sand flats. And next thing you know, there's a school of reds running underneath the boat. Weigh-in's at 3. I'm not gonna miss it. I was late for the last one and got DQ'd. And let me tell you, you can't win a tournament when you show up late. But then again, when you fish to win, you gotta push the limits. And the way this fishing's going, I want to take 2 fish into the weigh-in. I've got 2 fish. Oh, there's a fish. We got something. Game on. I don't know what it is or how big. Oh, it's pull and drag. Makes me happy. Oh, no, 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 no. It's a good red. Oh my gosh, that fish is bigger than I thought he was. Woo! Oh my gosh. But let me tell you something, this changes the game. 26 and a half, It's not the biggest one we're going to catch out of here that we can catch out of here, but this definitely puts me in contention.
With 2 fish on the board and time running out, Cody's going to make his way back to the marina. Coming up, we'll wrap up both the IFA Redfish Tour and the Kayak Series from Port Aransas, Texas. For information on taking part in an IFA event near you, visit ifatours.com.
Some days, the biggest rush of all is feeling really, really small.
You know, one thing you worry about these days is ethanol in your outboard. One product I use is Lucas Oil Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner.
And when you use a bottle of this, basically is the ability to protect and safeguard your motor.
This 5 1/4 ounce bottle will treat 25 gallons of fuel. It's perfect for marine applications.
Lucas Oil Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner and Stabilizer. It's what I'm pouring into my fuel tank to help protect my investment in my big motor.
Available at Cabela's.
Get you some, boys! Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic Ice.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
The IFA Redfish Tour presented by Cabela's is also brought to you in part by Minn Kota Trolling Motors. Anywhere, anytime. By Hobie Fishing. Arctic Ice. We put cool in coolers. And by Berkeley Golf. Outfishes all other bait. Welcome back to Port Aransas, the final stop in the Texas division of the IFA Tournament Series. With the upcoming championship, anglers are looking for their last opportunity to qualify for this season's final event. We'll wrap up the Kayak Series first.
Oh my gosh!
Cody Prather had a good day, but missed out on the top 10 by 2 spots, finishing out in 12th overall. Taking home the Junior Angler Award, Luis Ramirez caught 1 fish today, but that fish was worth $100. Well done, Lewis, and we hope to see you on the water next season. Looking at the top of the leaderboard, Albert Soto took the 3rd spot and cashed in on $500 for his efforts. Joe Adame caught 2 fish worth a score of 51.50, and that was enough for 2nd.
My whole goal was to catch a redfish and a trout, and then see where it was at. So it's kind of it feels good to be in the 2nd place.
Taking the top spot and the Big Fish Award, Gabriel Grande picked up a couple checks worth nearly $2,400. Gabriel also qualified for the Angler's Advantage Contingency Award and picked up an additional $519 just for signing up. By winning this event, Gabriel also qualified for a spot in the upcoming IFA Hobie Kayak Championships in Louisiana.
This is my 3rd tournament that I fish. My first tournament ever, I won $5,000 with the heaviest redfish, and then I fished the IFA in Corpus in June. I took 3rd, won $500, and then now this one took 1st place. And
heading out to the marina, we're ready to close out the IFA Redfish Tour presented by Cabela's. By all reports, it was a tough day on the water, with 34 of the 42 teams bringing limits to the scales. We've got $45,000 to give away, and with that, we'll head to the stage. Mitchell Collins and Nate Forbes brought 2 fish to the scales for 15.8 pounds in 3rd place.
Pretty much just threw gulps for most of the day. We threw a few spoons and
and whatnot, but you know, just kind of jigging and caught a bunch of nice flounder and trout and other fish, you know, as we were fishing for the redfish. But anyway, that's about it, I guess. Just got lucky.
Kevin Aiken and Dwayne Eshite finished out in second, weighing in 2 redfish for 15.9 pounds and picking up more than 3,000 for their day on the water.
The fishery here is awesome, especially summer months. You can literally catch so many redfish here. I mean, it's unbelievable. Charlie, the number of fish we saw today, probably over 1,000. So.
Yeah, we threw at 100 or so fish. I mean, actually put our eyes on 100 fish and actually threw at them. So, you know, what we do is you know, we just try to target fish, throw at them. You know, we had about we caught 20, 25 fish, something like that. So, you know, you just got to go through the numbers and try to get to the right ones. And, you know, we had 14 and a half pounds, and Kevin caught a 8-pounder that was under 27 inches, and that's all you can hope for is just get that right bite, and we got it today.
Taking the top spot here in Port A and qualifying themselves for the Redfish Tour Championship was a young team of Kyle Burgess and Cody Collins up against some of the toughest competition in the state. Cody and Kyle weighed 2 for 16.3 pounds, taking the win and trophy and a brand new Yamaha-powered Ranger boat. Here's a look at the Cabela's leaderboard and the top 10 from Port Aransas, Texas. For the complete list of standings, visit ifatours.com.
We're just excited. We had a last-minute partner change last night, so I got to fish with my buddy Cody here, and we're just really excited that we had a good day out there fishing, caught the right 2.
A big thanks to our friends in Port Aransas and to our sponsors from Cabela's, Ranger Boats, and Hobie for their help in putting on this event. For information, schedules, and registration for the IFA Redfish Tour or the Kayak Series, please visit ifatours.com or check out our Facebook page. The Cabela's IFA Redfish Tour is a Careco TV production.